Hey mathematicians, welcome back to our little special lesson of the day. So today we're going to be working with lessons 9.9 and 9.10. I'll be talking about what we're going to do in those lessons, and then you'll do the worksheets all by yourself and upload the pictures to your Class Dojo account. Okay, so over the weekend I had some items and I was trying to put them together. So I had these two different sets of things, and I wanted to know what would happen when I put them together or how I could put them together. So I found 3 different strategies that I'm going to show you, and then you'll be able to use those strategies to do lessons 9.9 and 9.10. All right, so let me lower the camera so we can see. So the first strategy I was able to use was using some tools. So I'm going to use my buttons again. You can use whatever you have at home. And so let's say I am walking on the sidewalk and I see 4 flowers. And then I see 3 more flowers, and I want to know how many flowers that is altogether. I can use my buttons to help me figure it out. So I'm walking down the sidewalk and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. And then I see 1, 2, 3 more flowers. And I wanted to know how many I saw all together. So that means I'm going to need to count all of them. So all together I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can even count on to figure out how many I saw. So I knew that there were 4 here, so I can count 4, 5, 6, 7. So that way shows me that I have 7 flowers. If my numbers are small enough, I can use my fingers. So I saw 4 flowers and 3 flowers. I can count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I can count on 4, 5, 6, 7. So that way shows me that I have 7 flowers as well. The last way I can use is my number line. So I saw 4 flowers, so I'm going to start at 4. And then I saw 3 more flowers, so I can have 3 more numbers. So 4, so 1, 2, 3. It shows me if I saw 4 flowers and then I hopped 1, 2, 3 more, I would get 7 flowers. Let's do another problem using our different strategies. So we'll clean these up. This time, as I'm walking, I saw 2 birds in the tree, then 5 more birds in the tree, and I'm wondering how many birds are in the tree now. So I know that first here's my first strategy, is using a tool. So I saw that 2 birds in a tree, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds in a tree. And then I was wondering how many birds were in the tree altogether. So I can count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I can count on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when I use my tool, I can find out that there are 7 birds. My other strategy is using my hands. So I know that there were 2 birds in the tree, and then 5 more birds came to join them. I can count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I can count on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when I use my fingers, I also find out there are 7 birds. And if I use my number line, I start at 2 because I saw 2 birds in the tree. Then I need to hop 5 more numbers because of the 5 more birds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It lands on the number 7 again. Let's try one more using all 3 of our strategies so that you are ready to do lessons 9.9 and 9.10 on your own. So now I'm walking and I see some caterpillars that are hanging out. I see 1 caterpillar all by himself, and then I see 6 caterpillars also hanging out. So I see one caterpillar by himself, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 caterpillars hanging out. I wanted to know how many caterpillars I had, so I can count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I can count on 6, 7. So when I use my tool, I get 7 caterpillars. I can use my fingers. So I saw one caterpillar hang out all by himself, and then I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 caterpillars hanging out. I can count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I can count on 6, 7. If I use my hands as a strategy, I also find that there were 7 caterpillars. And then finally, if I use my number line, I know that there was 1 caterpillar hanging out and then 6 more. So I have to hop 6 spaces. So I'm going to start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I hop 6 spaces, that again shows me that I have 7 caterpillars hanging out. You're going to use one or more of these strategies to help you complete lessons 9.9 and 9.10. On lesson 9.9, they have a number line here for you, and then you write how many you have all together. On lessons 9.10, you are counting on to find the total. So I would count 10, 11, 12, 13. So on 9.9, you're using the number line and coloring. On lesson 9.10, you are counting on. Take a picture of both worksheets and upload them to your Class Dojo account so that you can earn credit for today.